Steam 80, set the sails! Retract the plank! Man the crow's nest and squab those poop decks! Because it's time to review Risen 2!
Risen sucks! Risen sucks!
Quiet, you! This is Risen 2 and has pirates! How bad can it be?
Uninstall! Uninstall!
Oh, give it a chance, Polly! Maybe it can deliver on the booty! Because if it doesn't, she'll be walking the plank!
Mom, get out of my room! Get out of my room!
That's good grog. Now, some of you may remember my Risen review. I hated it!
Spins you around, and now you don't know where you go, so you gotta do it all over again. What a piece of shit! That's what it is!
In fact, the most standout moments from that game that I can remember is smoking weed!
Interested in some weed?
Quiet. I'm thinking.
And that one quest to sweep the floors! What the hell is that?
Alright, enough with the pirate stuff. But surprisingly, I got a lot of pushback on that Risen review from fans. They were defending the game. They said the major mistake I made was that I reviewed an inferior Xbox port. And that was true. So I decided to review this sequel on the PC just to see how big the difference would be. Now, Risen 2 does away with its predecessor's generic, ultimately boring storyline and replaces it with a pirate theme. Everybody loves pirates, arr! Am I right? Yo ho ho! Rightfully so, we got all excited when 2 pirate games were announced. 2 RPGs. Pirates of the Caribbean, Armada of the Damned, and Risen 2 Dark Waters. But unfortunately, the booty was pillaged when Armada of the Damned was cancelled. So now it was up to Risen 2 to pick up the slack and be that game we all dreamt of. Hell, we've seen crap like 2 Worlds improve significantly in the sequel. Maybe Risen can do the same. Can it? No! Take it from me, no it can't. Not here. Not significantly anyway. Now, while I enjoyed this game more than I did Risen, that's not saying very much. Instead of a bad game, we have merely an average one. And with so much potential in its theme, more so than its predecessor, isn't that potentially worse? We wanted a good pirate game. Instead, we got another clumsy, awkwardly animated, dumbed-down, underwhelming RPG with a thin layer of pirate musk slapped right on it.
Pete, you stink! You stink!
First off, the game is brutally difficult in the beginning, and not in the good way. Not in the way where you combine sword fighting and magic to find the appropriate way to take down enemies strategically. No, instead it's the apparently you have no experience in doing anything in your life. Progression sucks in Risen 2. Leveling up not only requires that you have the required glory, but also thousands upon thousands of gold just to learn anything. And at the beginning, gold is scarce as hell. You can't pickpocket, you can't pick locks, you can't steal effectively, you can't earn it from quests because they're too damn hard. So even though you're this Inquisition spy sent on a world-saving mission to stop the Titans who are as powerful as gods, you are shit at fighting and you have to learn practically everything from how to stick your leg out in the general direction of your enemy, kicking, to how to parry with weapons.
Show me how to kick. Properly, you mean?
Not like a girly kick in the shins. A real kick is like a horse's kick. Like an attack with a weapon. You can kick an opponent away from you.
You are literally the worst soldier and spy in gaming history, and I am surprised that you don't have to level up in order to tie your shoe.
Wait, uninstall! Uninstall!
Quiet, Polly, I'm not finished. And these guys will refuse to discount or let you learn a skill for free, even if you break them out of jail or save their otherwise pathetic lives.
Listen, and I'll give you a tip. There's someone among the pirates who can give you a lockpick. You get it and bring it here, and I'll show you how to use it.
Can you make me a better thief?
For gold? Sure.
Maybe not a good idea. Maybe not.
Okay, fine. So it's an RPG. You need to suck at the beginning and level up. I get that. But this game shows you its worst. It's most repetitive. It's most frustrating at the beginning of the game. You have to get through that just to get to the mediocrity later on. Not exactly the best way to start your game. So in the game, you'll be bouncing back and forth between its one-button combat, that, by the way, removes the magic system from the previous game, clearly wanting to make itself closer to Fable.
Top 32 reasons! Fable 3 sucks!
Yes, Fable! Only here, your opponents have unblockable attacks, and you have jack squat!
Chiraka. Good fight.
Combat is basically just facing the general direction of your enemy, spam the left click button until either they fall over dead or you do. Just keep clicking. Not a single bit of tactics or strategy, just click. Click away. And ranged combat with pistols or shotguns, if you get hit once, it interrupts the animation. You have to start all over. And if you do get a shot off, bank on it missing for pretty much the entire first half of the game. There's some odd graphical glitches here and there, like flickering backgrounds.
Of course I want to come with you.
Well then, welcome aboard, girl. This fella you're with.
Then there's this weird effect that as you approach the foliage, it just like grows like 10 times its size. It looks like it's literally coming to life.
You sing and you sing.
Feed me, Carbon! Feed me now!
I can't.
I'm starving!
The world feels smaller than previous PB games because you're traveling between a bunch of small islands. And the loot isn't that exciting. There's only really just a handful of standout items that have to do with voodoo.
I want to learn voodoo. Will you give me your blessing?
Why should I bless you?
At some point in the game, there's a branching choice that allows you to pick between either learning how to fire a musket or becoming a voodoo pirate.
Hit my people off with the flow that be marvelous. Oh shit, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners, niggas is straight up warriors.
A voodoo pirate. Yeah, that's a real hard choice.
See, that's what you got for me. Put all your hands on my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be.
Now, as a pirate, you can use voodoo dolls to control the people that you want to control.
How do I make a doll? And any chance we can call them action figures?
No.
Okay, voodoo action figures. But this is cool as shit. It's one of the most standout mechanics of the game that is really awesome. And you actually take control of the character, you walk around, and you can get a lot of areas unlocked that are previously cordoned off to you. It's really awesome. It's one of the better parts of the game.
Master?
Give me the house keys.
You have them already, Master.
Of course. Stupid of me. Make yourself useful.
Right away, Master.
Now the game has leveling up problems. You see, you'll regret leveling up your cunning all the way and becoming a thief, because it's at the detriment to your combat. Which sucks because you have to invest double glory each time you level, and you have to be level 6 to get a monkey and then a parrot.
A monkey? A monkey? I love monkeys.
I know, me too. That sounds fucking awesome, right? It's not! It's disappointing!
Monkey taming. You can show me that, right?
No need, mate. I can sell you monkeys that are trained already. I've taught them how to gather items, open doors, and pull levers. I'll teach you the commands they respond to. That should be all you need to know.
After ignoring all other stats just to get your monkey, all he really does is run around.
Thirsty? Want some grog?
Sometimes he can get to maybe 3 or 4 locations in the world that you can't get to. But people still react to him when he goes into a house to steal something, which leads to some pretty sad stuff. Trust me.
Thirsty? Want some grog? Fuck off out of it. Thieving little... Serve the little bastard right.
What the fuck? Oh my god! You just fucking killed my monkey? Oh my god, monkey! Oh my... You fucking
Fuck off out of it.
I will fucking kill you! I will fucking die!
So... That motherfucker killed my monkey!
Parrots are worse. You have to be level 8 to get a parrot. Shut up! And they don't sit on your shoulder and poop. Instead, all they do is fly at your enemy and distract him.
You asked for this.
But it has to take up one of your 2 weapon slots. And if you attack the enemy, the distract animation is interrupted and he goes back to fighting. It's useless. I'd rather just sit on my shoulder and poop and repeat everything that I say.
Repeat everything you say! Repeat everything you say!
Damn it. Now, Risen 2 does try to mix things up with some boss battles, but they are done extremely poorly. Either that or just really lazy. For example, check out this Earth Titan.
You see? You see? And now, destroy them!
You kill him by throwing a spear into his waiting open mouth over and over and over, and he never changes his tactics. Then you are treated to an epic...
It's not epic!
QTE event. Now, I am giving the game a really hard time. Probably because I've had too much to drink. But honestly, it's just mediocre. And it's not all that bad. There are some cool stuff in it. The game does have a good variety of enemies to battle. But with the combat system, that's not much of a consolation prize. If they had continued the line of thinking from the crabs, where if you knock them over by kicking them, that's a strategy that you can use to kill them easier, but they don't. It just goes downhill from there. But it does have some funny interactions and dialogues. And then halfway through the game, you get to meet a really funny crew member that gets added to your crew. And he learned to speak English from pirates.
All right, you build me a raft and I'll take you with me. Deal?
Deal! Fuck yes!
All right then, we're partners. Fuck yes.
Fuck yes!
Oh, bollocks, you've got me doing it now.
On the other hand, the NPCs and the dialogues with them, not so good. I have never seen an RPG reuse this amount of faces over and over. There are like literally 7 NPC faces. You keep seeing the same guy in different clothing with a different name.
Can we finish this later?
Sit quiet? Ha! No chance of that, laddie. Not with those bastard termites about.
That is a whole lot of brothers.
I don't have time for riffraff like you.
Rockfall? I'm the big cheese here, not him. And what can I do for you?
Now, finally, probably the worst ultimate grievance that I have against this game is how weak the pirate experience actually was. Now, while you do get to search for and dig up buried treasure, engage in drinking games where you get shit-faced, or shooting games where you're testing your accuracy, beyond those mini games, there's not much here that actually makes you feel like a pirate other than your clothes. Do you get to sail the seas in your own ship? No! Not unless you count these 5-second cutscenes from when you leave whatever island that you're on and then get to whatever island you're going to. You never actually control or pilot your own ship. What the hell is a captain pirate without a ship?
We need to go to the pirate's den. I have to find my ship again. Somehow.
Yep. Captain with no ship, shit captain.
Hey!
True! Fuck yes!
You are completely disconnected from what makes you a pirate. There are no ship encounters, no sailing those high seas. In fact, for all intents and purposes, you are just another stinking landlubber. 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 That's what you are. You're just teleporting from rock to rock. And now in the 34 hours or so that it's gonna take you to beat the game, unfortunately, most of it you feel more like a cabin boy than you do at the end where you feel like a pirate badass. The final verdict for Risen 2 is a 4 out of 10. It's an average RPG. It's not utter shit or garbage like it was on the original on Xbox. And the pirate theme helps, but it could have been so much more. Those things hold it back. It does nothing particularly well. It just devolves into a frustrating chore. Now, Piranha Bytes still has a large amount of defenders clinging on to the great Gothic series as an example of the studio's greatness and why we should love Risen and Risen 2. Well, this isn't Gothic. This is Risen. And frankly, it seems as if PB is making their games smaller, removing combat elements, and dumbing them down. You can't even swim, for Christ's sake. What pirate worth his weight can't swim? The hard reality is if PB doesn't do something with Risen 3, I highly doubt that this franchise can compete any longer. And I want it to. Piranha Bytes is a good developer. Just Risen is not doing it for them. They need to do something, inject something into, do something. Put your suggestions, what could have made this game better, in the comments. It's a shame. Until then, I'll see you, pirate mateys, on the next Angry Joe Show.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, let's rise this way.